What's going on, everybody? I'm FlexZero, your tech hero, and today I'm gonna be showing you my top 5 budget gaming keyboards for under $50. Let's get it, dude. Alright, so first off, before we get into this, I want to say I did order these keyboards in a certain order, but it's not from best to worst or anything like that. You'll see what I mean as we go on. But first up, the Razer Synosa Chroma gaming keyboard. Alright, so you can see it's a pretty sleek design. It has a Razer branding on the bottom right there. It has gaming grade keys, and what this is basically Razer saying it's a membrane keyboard, because that's what it is. That's just a nice way of putting it. Safeguard against accidental spillage. Now, I'm not saying go jump in the pool with this thing, but if you drop some water on it or something, it'll probably be alright. Now, one thing I love about Razer, without trying to sound like a Razer fanboy, because I do have a lot of Razer products, is the Razer Synapse 3, because you can do so much stuff with this software. It's just crazy how much real control you have over the lighting. You know, it has a bunch of different presets, and if you have more than one peripherals that are Razer, you can set the preset across the board, so your keyboard is doing the same thing that your mouse is doing, etc, etc. It's just a pretty seamless design. So basically, if you have Razer peripherals already, I think it makes sense to get a Razer keyboard. However, if you have Corsair peripherals, then the same applies. You should probably get a Corsair keyboard, because they have IQ, which is basically their response to Razer Synapse. But anyway, up next we have the Corsair K55 RGB gaming keyboard, and it also has a pretty good design. Now, you see something different here. It has macro keys on the left, which not a lot of $50 keyboards have. That's more of an expensive keyboard thing. It also has multimedia controls on the right here. And another feature it has is a detachable wrist rest. So this wrist rest can detach and reattach like nothing ever happened. And it's nice that they give you that option. If you want a wrist rest, you can have it. If you don't, take it off. So like I was saying before, 6 dedicated macro keys, and the macro keys also work with the Stream Deck software. So if you got a Stream Deck, you can go in the software and control these keys from the software. Now, this keyboard also has dust and spill protection, and it has a dedicated multimedia controls. So this is going to be mute, volume down, volume up, stop, rewind, play, pause, and fast forward. Now, you can also control this keyboard in the IQ software, which, like I was saying, is basically Corsair's version of Razer Synapse, if you want to put it like that. So if you have a whole bunch of Corsair products, you can sync them all together in IQ software and you'd be good to go. So just my opinion, if you have all Corsair products, get the Corsair keyboard. If you have all Razer products, get the Razer keyboard. Now, if you don't have any of those products, then let's go to our next keyboard, which is the SteelSeries Apex 3 RGB gaming keyboard. And this keyboard looks pretty doggone good, be honest with you, from the picture. Now, it does feature a wrist rest. Now, this keyboard is also water resistant. Seems like a lot of keyboards are being water resistant these days. Whisper quiet gaming switches, and this is their way of saying this is a membrane keyboard. Dedicated multimedia control. So this keyboard actually has a scroll wheel up here, and that scroll wheel is metal. The rest of the keyboard is plastic, but that scroll wheel is metal. It has a premium detachable magnetic wrist rest. So if you want the wrist rest, it's there. If you don't, take it off. And one cool feature that sets this keyboard apart from the rest in this list is you can move the cord to come out where you want it. So you can make it come out on the left, you can make it come out in the middle, or the right. Did I say that backwards? You get the idea. So next up, we got the Red Dragon K552 mechanical gaming keyboard. And this is going to be a 60% keyboard. Okay, so you're not going to have the number pad on the right. It's going to be RGB backlit with 5 different lighting modes, 5 different brightness levels, and adjustable breathing speed. It has Otemu blue key switches. So this keyboard is going to come with Otemu blue key switches. And blue switches, if you don't know, make clickety clack sound. So if you're into that kind of thing, this might be a keyboard for you. It is a Cherry Blue MX equivalent switches. Cherry Blue MX is kind of a little higher quality, but it is a budget keyboard. Alright, so they're saying they don't have lettering that scratches off. Now, this keyboard does have a metal frame, so it won't bend, it won't give, it's a solid keyboard. And it also has a spill resistant design. So last but not least, we got the TechWare Phantom 87 key mechanical keyboard. And this keyboard is gonna be RGB. It's gonna be a 60% keyboard. You don't have the number pad. It's got 18 lighting modes and custom lighting profiles. It's got a modular mechanical switch design. So this keyboard does feature hot swappable switch sockets, so you can switch out the keys. Now the keyboard comes with Otemu brown switches. So if you don't know, the brown switches, they're gonna be a little clicky but not a lot of clacky. Since this is a modular keyboard, you can change these out for blues if you want, for reds. You know, whatever you want, you can put in here. However, I'm pretty sure it has to be Otemu switches. I don't think it can be a MX Cherry switches. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. Now looking at the side profile, you can see it has those raised keycaps. So you're gonna get all those colors shining off the back plate on the keyboard. And a lot of keyboards are doing that these days. I kind of do like it. It gives a lot of pop to the keyboard. So TechWare has a software support for the RGB, and you know, just like any other RGB software, you got profiles, you can assign your macros, change the colors, all that good stuff. But yeah guys, so that's pretty much my take on the best budget keyboards you can get right now for under $50. I hope this video helped you. If it did, drop a like if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.